right, bro. Let's see what we got here. From what I can see, he got a nice starting screen. Starting soon. Looks really good. This looks like Streamlabs, but looks professional. Looks good. Your name could change on Twitch. I like TV. I like that. What else? I'm gonna go ahead and skip up to the gameplay, and from what I like from the screenshots, it looks good. Let me just go ahead. It does look a little off as far as the box. It's like not in there right. Grainy. It's not the worst. It's not the worst video. I like the camera angle on Rocket League here. I like this camera angle. So you're making me feel like I need to switch it up so I can see a little more.
And this.
And there we go with the music.
Start using this. Get artless.
Let's see. I feel like this is just how Rocket League looks for the most part. And I can't really tell. Let me go check some things out. If I go to Twitch, it also is determined by. You also needed to see. You need to see how what your internet speeds are, like your upload and your download. If you could send those to me, that'd be dope. But so far, I mean, it ain't looking half bad. Not looking too bad at all. Channel. We'll go here. And if you're comparing yourself, your quality to mine, I gotta find it somewhere I was playing Rocket League. Destiny. Overwatch. There's some Rocket League here. See how it fits in? Let me see. How's that? Yeah, it's like fitting the whole screen. You got these black bars. There's something going on with the size of your video that you're putting out. Let's say I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna bring up my program and show you as well. But now I'm gonna look at the quality. Freaking Pokemon chilling in the grass. By the way, these red bars in anybody's, yours, mine, everybody's, in the VODs, these are when you play copywritten music. That's just the Twitch picking up on the copywritten music. And as you can hear, there's Ace Hood, he's a popular rapper in the background. He's getting blocked. Any popular music's getting blocked. Come on, controller, don't do me like this. Sorry. Yeah. They see my ass for real. Okay. So he's having problems loading up. Or I had problems with my stream in the moment and just didn't recognize. This is looks like internet issues more than anything.
Easy go, easy life.
My gosh. He played me. Like, you see, it's not that far off. It's not that far off. Yeah, you're not that far off at all. You should definitely be streaming in 720. Let me see, can I check the settings? Yeah, you're 700. You need 720. 720p. 720p by 60 is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous video.
Hey
Seven.
guys, what's going on?
Yo, you talking? Oh, see, you tricked me. You got some very good quality, but I'm also noticing that you're only coming in on my left ear. Making sure you're not popping in on me on Discord. You're so clear. It almost sounded like you're like right here. You're only coming in on one ear. You only came in on my right ear for some reason. I'm not sure how long ago this was, but let me see. You don't have any issues with your internet keeping up with the speed. Whatever your bit rate is, you may want to keep it the same. Let's take a look at the program now, because your size is off, your audio is somewhat off, and just for a cleaner look, it looks like you just need to take it to 720p, 60 frames a second. I would not go any higher than that. At maybe 50 bit rate. From the message you sent me, let me see if I can find you. From the message you sent me, you say, "It's making me mad. OBS Studio is the same way too. This is the best I can get, but it's still very grainy. I would like to figure it out soon too, because I got an editor for Christmas and I can't even use it yet. Damn, didn't realize you were live." No problem, dude. As long as you send me a DM, this is the type of stuff that happens. I get to sit down and really go through with it. If I pull an OBS on you, let me see if I can do this real quick. Studio. Okay, now we're in OBS. Let's say from OBS, you would probably want to go to settings, and in your settings, you want your stream, your output, video bit rate. These are all different for me right now because of how I'm recording this video. Let me see here. Because I have two different profiles. I have a profile for YouTube and I have a profile for streaming. My profile for YouTube is taking a lot of the power of my PC and trying to make the most raw video possible. And so that whenever you edit, it can be broken down and then where it can be compressed. But when you're streaming, your video is being compressed and sent out. So you never want to record from your stream. It's okay to take your stream quality videos and do what you want with them, but you don't really want to, if you're trying to make straight up YouTube content, you don't want to record just you don't want to record at the same quality of your stream. You want better quality, because when you're not streaming, you can get better video quality. Let's say, I can't really figure out, like base canvas resolution versus output scale resolution. For this, it should be whatever your output scaled resolution would be, whatever you're streaming at. Your base canvas resolution is what you see in the background here. That's what you see in OBS or Slops. Downscale, I wouldn't mess with that. I've never heard anybody tell me to mess with it. As far as audio, just make sure that you have all your audio straight right here, and that you go into the cog down here and bring. You go down to the cog. You go to the properties. Not like that. Filters, advanced audio properties. So when you're recording YouTube content, you can really mess with the audio of a video. So let's say that you just, like I'm talking right now, for the mix, for the mic aux, it's only running on 2 channels. So running on channel 1 and it's running on channel 2. But the mic aux 2, which is this right here, your music in the background, is running on a whole nother 2 channels of audio. It's running on 3 and it's running on 4. So what I really want is for my 1 and 2 to be off. And then you have the Logitech webcam, that if this camera was picking up sound, it'd have its own track of audio. So when you sit down to edit your video, you are able to mute. You're going to be able to mute each track of audio on its own. So if you wanted to cut out all the sound but your voice, you would be able to, because each one of these audios is on, each audio track is on its own. Make sure your panning is correct, because like I said, I could hear you only in my right ear. Might be something with your mic. It could be something with your mic. It could be this right here. Let's close that. Other than that, the graininess should be taken away when you go to your settings and go to output. No, when you go to your settings and you go to video output, scale, resolution. This right here should be, was it 1920 by 10 on 720, or should be something, it should be 720p, 720 60 frames. And right here is where your frames are captured. So 720 60 frames. Don't mess with downscale filter. Your base canvas is always okay where it is, as far as I know. What else is there? That should fix the graininess. When it comes to streaming, make sure, I think streaming is output. Video bitrate should be 5,000 if you can take it. 4,000 if you're not so sure. And just keep on bumping it down as you go. One thing that I did a lot in my beginning days as far as streaming was to I go to my I always have my dashboard up to this day. I always have my dashboard up. So I'm in the dashboard and I'm just messing with I'm not messing with anything. This is where you change your title. Go live notification. That's an email that's sent to everybody that follows and is subbed. Your game. So whenever I change my game, I go here, I type my game in, and boom, you know how that shit works. Tags, always good to get yourself further out there. So if anybody jumps on Twitch and searches a tag, then boom, you're in there. Language, stay in your language. I wouldn't restrict the chat language because a lot of people are smarter than Americans and speak multiple languages, so easy for them to get in and converse with us. Stream health is what I really wanted to point you towards. Stream health is somewhat of what has been my best friend. Make sure you get very familiar with this box. Learn how to run a stream test. Learn how to run a stream test so you can get your bit rate correct. Once you mess around with this box, view details in Twitch Inspector, it'll take you to this, and you can log in with your Twitch, authorized, because it's legit. I promise. It used to be its own thing. I guess Twitch bought it or some bullshit. Then you don't even have to click run a test. When you start your test, after you follow the instructions on this, like after you learn, see, this is where you do it. You see all the steps, you run this, you get your bit rate going well. And I'm pretty familiar with when I'm running a test, I basically just play for a good 30 minutes to an hour. You don't have to. 20 minutes, you'll really be able to tell how things are going. But as you're going, there's a little box down in the right corner over here. There's a little box that will light up green or red, depending on the status. That's another good thing to keep an eye on. As you know, I got like 3 monitors, so I usually have things looking like this. Like anything, this is like everything on the left side. My game is over here. I'll play my game on this monitor. This monitor up here, I have my OBS, I have chat, I have my chat notifications such as follows and things like that. Let's say you see the red box going off. What you're gonna want to do is come over and check out your stream health. Like, damn, how long has it been messing up? Oh, it just started. Okay, take a deep breath and just like, oh well, there's nothing I can do about it. Sorry guys, stream's lagging. Let me figure this out. Finish your game, figure it out. Jump out of your game, start figuring out why. First thing that you want to do when your stream starts going down is possibly pull up Task Manager. Task Manager, make sure all the hardware is good. As long as the hardware is good, like this is the average for me. Firefox, OBS running. It's doing its video thing, so yeah, the memory is gonna get hit pretty hard. All that stuff is average. When you're streaming, you'll get the gist of it. Like, make sure you keep an eye on these things and know what normal is, so that when things are not normal, you like, okay, that's not normal. We got to fix something as far as the hardware. We need better cooling, better RAM. I can tell you right now, looking at my stuff, I need better RAM. Also, I also use Resource Monitor. Resource Monitor tells me how my network is doing. Oh man, this light. What the background? Damn, that light's bright as fuck too. This basically just tells me how my network is doing. And when these things are high, it's usually when I'm streaming. And you just wanna see what, like, because the process of streaming is sending data. You want to know what is sending the most data out. Right now, Firefox is sending the most data out. Where and why, I couldn't tell you. It's not an abnormal amount of data as far as I could see. Kind of high for me not doing anything on Firefox. But at the same time, now I know what normal is. When I'm streaming, this is up there above 10,000. Easy. Usually it's calculated by bits per second. So whatever your bit rate is, it should be a little higher than that. So if you set your bit rate to 5,000, you should be sending 5,000 bits per second or more. So and your internet, you can tell when your internet's getting hit by a download, like a download through all these different things we have on our PCs because of the receiving. So when you're receiving a lot of information, you're like, okay, there's a download happening in Firefox or Discord or Steam because the game is downloading because of multitude of reasons. So then okay, let's go to Task Manager and let's just fucking turn that off in Task while I'm streaming, So never freak out. There's always a solution. Nobody gets that twisted off of all that bull. Hopefully this helps, man. If you got any other questions, just hit me up and I'll be here. But I do want to show you Streamlabs OBS, but at the same time, hit me up. If the OBS side doesn't work, Streamlabs should work nearly the same. Basically follow the same, look for the same settings and do some of the same things. Hope it helps, bro. Oof.